one word but wachichim akwan nam so eba inti or say type 1 diabetes which is inheritary say e be a free abusua mu okay basically we go hospital na doctor who say wo bia no abusa o maame bi wo bi wona na bi e bi yetwa me na na bi 9 because of diabetes so we na mechira no do nya lipa by 3 or 4 kra e wo yes oh no wonder and ya wo de no a type 1 diabetes na if near tosumio brody say type 2 diabetes that's our type 2 diabetes no brody just our lifestyle in the parfum the reason why I make us in the parfum kit minim ni anko for but that's what me I take it into or say lifestyle and basically lifestyle no usha Ghana for your lifestyle no doc and yet ebidie ya na dwodidie ebidie ya drinks ebidie ya nsanom most especially man ya na omodwom no aduane bia obehu bia nkatike kube cake condensed milk toffee the whole lot bibia obedie mnisefa na krem but at the end of the day who did this anuane ne nyina bro say you become obese kesiye but me chere hono so kakram obese no ye wo mahoro mi no ye wo obesity of the organs ubetuma ilipatia na wo organs ni nyina da is obese you are prone to diabetes that's we close to diabetes even pressure so sad yade mi no they are identical twins they move together because all of them at the end of the day no high cholesterol that this are near me na eba and into the or diabetes wanye fortunate nche bia na your friend say pressure ba and I say obi or pressure along the line no so when me kire no mostly no mo call hospital you check pressure no kwani pressure no but forgetting to educate them much about their eating habits no which is the most essential one no at the end of the day no o minumindro if I'm pressure bro it be an feed the or more or whatever or fat quite all right so when them inti office or you secured na fei eating habits no cause to be one diabetes no na be tu ato so when them chere doc inti say them can your lifestyle no enye den enye BDS so say ya na dwudidie when you eat late hour food we did we ya na why den wakoda so digestion no ma papa so inti so wohwemu a se ne nyamesi obade no yemfa ne se sabio udidi endumara by 5 o'clock 6 7 8 9 10 11 and 6 to 7 hours and sana kwada so inti sa 11 no usha 12 1 2 3 4 5 6 o'clock at no pa so I kwesi brain first break the fast enye ya kasa ukoda na jono you fasted and I fasted so fasting ye therapy senior obade ye no onim say ukoda na kanipadua no ye na adwuma na digestion bibia take a good place but yenya na sa internet sometimes say anadwodidie no enye no but say utumi didi anadwo by 7 or 8 o'clock na utumi tena for 6-7 hours and sana wada na we bibidia nothing wrong with anadwodidie but we know why you adwuma throughout the whole day udidi we no na chese team wada masa diabetes no can come up and sa habit no Ghanaians 96% ya was a habit no internet diabetes no here and there so na yade bia me personally the way I see home no sa ne mani nyina pile up ubo hu ana malaria be free nowhere na chupa if you be now Johnson, if you be hospital no, you be your proper checkups no. Ubehu you say when you diabetes mellitus as Latin for no cancer mellitus and you from no. They just when you from yadie. Now doc, yadie is very dangerous. Chen yadie was a senior so. I'm telling you, I'm talking about my experience. It to me, Sabi Obama boss or Obama empeja me a free back full year. I experienced that thing. And I win him. Say, I'm out for a share. Diabetes itself, no. When the glucose go high, no, and my remember some no cough. And I won't know metformin and all that, and so no, or insulin or whatever, and also my mema some no a cough. In the night, I quite double silencer. So when I mention it to me, my when ni ifra doc, baby, your operation, they felt say, menino me hunadi no, and I me hun ye no, yan operation, yan go in so na me hunadi. Whereas sugar no, it me blare when ni through mojanimu. It is how you're diabetic, no need ye blare now call ye. Surgery on the eye. Still, eventually, so far said diabetes has not been eradicated. No, eventually, no.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, next year, me the way be better. Next way, man, prepare for that. Brofono, matra broche for 26 years.
Okay.
Na abrofono, in fact, pay a year. Yes. Michiremu say omo ankasa kan omo ye meeting bia me wo video ni nyana almost say they want to eliminate more than 3 billion people which will start from Africa here. Say population no yasobeti. Inti if I look omo nua ni omo de breye and all that no nam sa kwan so doc, do you know say NSC amene wo kasai ye Ghana for member 10 emu 8 omo be ma nya adwuma me na me ka kire e bi be spray omo be ma ho before they meet woman e bi be take me more brofodro bi e bi be tablets bi ansana what to me akọ ba obi ba maso 22 years boy I say doc me person me come kala nchen achi say me spray me be ma ho obo drone credit nchire me drone was a student as a den. Can you imagine that? Whereas see you cast your call locally Bible mumpa no one nya be 500 years no shas yes or one ma Adam about 130 years and or one about also fifth which is set.
Yes.
Yenya so me humina na I think 115 or what young girl after every no ana oneno assign war yeah. But we ask ourselves 70% or mania 60 and above 70 I want to me a war. She another way Brafono mo eliminate here nkakran ni say so we a young guy na 22 years who spray obema ho we do 40 doctor basically we professor and I said doctor some you see just your normal brain you say 22 years who spray obema ho by 40 sabio bema no entumi mpejampo
bejene ho
and I'm assuming who no say Abrofune family planning by those days, no. And ordinary person cram per se obey family planning.
Yes.
Into another way, is a young country and your manual. So that is exactly what is happening. But in as well diabetes, and so a month for in year. One, it to me say when 2, remember some it to me call. We are back right and can it to me take off. Because basically nipaduano em say you hear zinc womb. But diabetes ben nipaduano or risk zinc na intina you don't have the urge to go Nyama be cut it off. na ne yɛsɛ hu paa wɔ mu sɛ sɛ wotra nyɛ ye na ade atwa wo ekuro etua next stage mɛkyerɛ ekuro paa apro gangrene kwa hu kura is offensive ebi so ha asensonso bi tumi ba na utiti na yɛ ode na efo bo hu na pa ekuro yes diabetes etumi si waso hearing a cough
yeah the
bonny pa almost covered the masa no the number baby answer covered baba na diabetes wo but out the no yeden etie wow it insusan so e bitumi ma onipaduam hyehyew e bi wo so ana wo ho kekaw le bi wo nan no na ye numbness wonte hwe ayetitiriti you see diabetes yare money papa
e na ma e ba ne se e wo chance so onya diabetes ye twa ne nan wo chance ye twa ne baabi e na ye na ma ne ba saa no
good so wa hu se nipadua se na nyamesi boy na tissue so no enkade etwa wa 3 days se mu impa na ahyase ye se twentwem which means na me can be for zinc if the zinc is present that the immune system no is strong one is strong but when there's I would say deficiency zinc nim you lack a whole lot of vitamins ti nipadua no wo e wo hokeke
yes
what I'm just saying because diabetes to me mo bi kura ya akokora na abrewa by force but so no atwentwem nipadua ni nyina na ayeden na asesa so ho ne mekere no inti se ade bi twa instead senka sa ade no naturally no nke be wuo no through the immune system no you strong no immune system is say you strong bio inti ade na twa no na no say spread it na at the end of the day na broni use word be say gangrene just say afunumu inti afunumu dia a doctor for tena ho say from Maraso, a becun, Tantisana, theatre, ya putati that very particular place and free on Tonchane. And also interested in diabetes and a cock.
Okay. Yes, sir. Yempese a best quality.
Thank you. That's the right word. We don't want it to escalate. You free her gangrene, the Anton Cosso Emma. So, a bit to me, Yakokromoti. If they see it earlier, doctor need to me kokroma surgeons obe yi kokromoti nefro. O de be say proba. Say baby how konyina hogbon ana baby how take kura hogbon so yenyin fro na kankan ni nyina anyai. Ba ko kuba mu ntwa nan. Oh, the thing is said the way Obama so ye kura na ye ntwa nan. I'm telling you. Ya ye bebre. Ebre ye one. So and who treated diabetes wound that there's a whole lot. The DNA has to be very restricted. I know you one. Never say who treated diabetes wound now we didn't cut here. Who treated diabetes wound now we no coke. Who treated diabetes wound now kosuya yachi now we di. No, it's not going to work.
Odia fa headi any fire famwe. Yeah, boy I hear for no. Say and ya diagnose me say me wo diabetes here. E die na eni se me yo. Eduane be na eni se me die.
Very good. Say yeah diagnosis say wo esikire ya dia. The to me on say kwasi broni professionalism aya no mpese obese obi so adwuma. Sir. Doc why when him say cigarette kura say enye say ye benom so ba Ministry of Health twere go ho say
smoking can be very harmful
to die young so ye nim say de ye nye sir so I na mention no but with professionalism one hwe yi ana company bi kura be siu ne na asefu anti because and you be where odididie so I na mention no but ye me de me hu ni say we are diabetic well because of brain professionalism, see the fruit to kakra. So, but near me, no fruit no. Over many diabetes about 19 years ago, the fruits at all. I stay completely away from fruits. 100%. Fruit I am to me dear nebo sweat. strawberry. So and then 6 year 1.7 million. Nkete 6 no come more 1.7 million. And if you are good financially,
exactly
to me any so no. But apart from that, we do watermelon. Once a Johnson will be flowing, sugar level goes up. Maybe I'm over more researcher. Would the what do you call abrobe? Sugar goes up. Udi anka bobo anadwunu badwun so sa throughout that day beche once anadwo so say if you don't have sound sleeper, if you are not fortunate ade beche na pressure so e cause the sorrow so na fei o ye basa so na me kire no enti enuane anka betumi aboa ye pa ye much is vegetables. You can vegetables, so again, your vegetable bebre, you know, say no, and also you know that factor. Because I bought one Sunday, so one Sunday, we listen. The dream would dear ye contumely. But say, one Sunday when you born to pay and call, yes, what you do, you do for than a yam, and you're not correct. I want one Sunday, you know, none of with the no, nay, yet, but you need to pay a dog. See you're a young man. Maybe another 25-30 years, you know. Because say, hey, me pa me
sanity.
Me chirano. Inti vegetables so no ebuapa. We share baby to say Numbers chapter 11 verse 5. Was see aduane ye di ane nya hoode no wabra ne ye Egypt no. Well, ebi ye kokumba, jene, garlic, haba mononom, efrenom, wanka pizza wo ho. One can't cook funny. Oh, Doc, I'm serious. One can't cook funny. One can shawarma. Thank you. One can sausages. So one hour. Sir. Intinuania yeni disesiano. In fact, and funny kwamene dinyano. Very simple. Ne nipa so anu control no. Very, very difficult. Into the brain said diabetes near drone. The reason I see near drone, say when you say nipa and to me control now no strictly. Oh, says here pan will be a 2 pound na will be there man ya chikala will be na from him when you mention no. Doc, what diabetes go because I will be there with. So that is where the problem lies. But yebesra Ghana for omuntu ase na control man no kakra enya 100% cry 50% because the rate diabetes ekum nipa no very very serious. Enya small thing very serious. Aje medical doctors in some
cause obetia yesi abranti won nam hasisi a esisi akra no oto mi nse o se okokromu aba yesi we bu ahwe ho ba bi wo be ka kohwe na yesi
diabetes and the highest killer now one also na di yade ni nyana aba cholesterol, high cholesterol. Obi to me twahwe ni we just cardiac arrest akoma na doria nwa nipadua na doria nwa nti mocha no ntumi emfam menam sa kwanya su be kire akoma ho asem ketewa bi. Well, in Tokrono, you say about 4 of them, name more chemical, na mojano yeden, and name. Into the Diana Joe, Uncosia Yachin, Shawama, Bodin, Pizza, and Nasifa. Now, come on, you're narrowing. Well, near country. Into the point at time, a back country, pressure, wapuma, it has not triggered.
Yes.
Go for me pressure, which it has not triggered. By Biana, we are young man, some pacho worry. And we sound a man can't be a son. Doc. JD, so I want to know. Doc, the Biana.
My God, you said it here.
About you said, and you so, maybe Biana, Doc, or girlfriend be. And I even or years wa warrior. Na we show ya. What in a mechana say? Ubehuna on you be or says ya DNA test I be baby. When an hour me no me answer. at the end of the day ubehunu say a man nya wodia pressure will trigger poo
ne de wo kwa
usika sembi enkoyie anase adwumam sika bi one way the other don sabom ne fe ya hwehwe sika no wa wonim se sika ya bedi o side what in me chana say ade na wo kwaka sika so it has been used and I'm say we know I narrow the pressure will trigger that women in channel if you think pressure will trigger but sanka ntokoro no ye okay na enya narrow na women in channel utumi dwene ye calculative niam bi dwendwena na fe we say me nua bi wa broche me na kasa so de sika be bra me back ubon sa na koma no abafom boko.
All right, and come on, for Dr. Michael Yawasante, we are teaching ni any kwanchirefo penny awo Dr. Asante Herbal Clinic and ne omo koko mlemle old Senate office hono no na onomu butu ankopon fa no so ji akra pa diabetes de ne ho adwuma o mfa ba bia oduru ho papa ebeje ofel so na one wo aye ye pese wo so di wanu di semo ba as ye ko ye nkomonde ni so ye pese bu se papa se diabetes no ni treatment no ya na ho ka no ne board ya na because do na ya hwefo na etifo na ho na ya no wono mu ha wo ne wo se ohihye no kura ne cost involved no na ko e bibia won ti papa be yi ano but obetimi adjourney conversation no it was 0302 11 771-593 0302-771-593 na also the one no disem e dia bana papa ti papa doc diabetes treatment no any body is it expensive to fight it?
Yes, diabetes treatment no it's supposed to take about 3 months. So if we are to place you on drugs they are a cano consor kakara. Nansana cancer because it depends on your condition.
Okay.
So for example, diabetes, it means say kidneys. In the infants are chassis touch kidneys no. Well, brain the say during the whole say mama say stage 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So on. In the infants stage 1 to me. Ye be chire herbs bia ne vegetables bia ebe to me and then about for my to heal it. When him say cabbage keka ye di cabbage raw cabbage abua kidneys pa obi what dialysis crampa so on him channel cabbage is recommended for
me ntwa no yen fa call na yen sambra. Hello, good morning. Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
Pacho body ni baby or kase free. Yo, yet you.
Some of the facts no, touch no pan, no show pan, no can vegetable. I'll say, yeah, not as in I am not so. Never go on sharing vegetable idea. Like about one animal, cholesterol, about like say, one on pan.
Oh, okay. Yeah, oti.
Bacho.
Eja be you ano why? A dog be you ano.
Asa obetumi asa aka bi ona.
Obe koso ano wa hwe. Okay, yo. Obe you ano mo sisia. Obusa se vegetables nkomodi na ode o kan ye no. Vegetables no de ehin na yedi ebeboa pa betimi ama diabetes ne kono anaso se undu kofa diabetes bi amfambrel ya se wudi na de oni se wudi
vegetables no almost all 90% is good for human consumption because ebra nyankopon bo Adam na Adam no onidi no garden of Eden mo tisasora bofo obo ade wie nyina ode niema ne man so on tudene nti Adam ne name bibia wo garden of Eden but then okoye ebone no hona problem no problem nyina hyase o ekom no hyase e baaye no jina
eja mi ntwa wano emfa last call ani hello good morning pacho bodin baby o kase free
pacho fe no panya de kum kase free ginase
o kase free seshi ginase
pacho
oh okay all right yeah that's it eja ko wasem so doctor tio
the person bisa doctor said no pressure but
Yetio pa.
Me wo pressure but me symptoms bia say mu bisa say bia uti ya yiti nya da me hu sa nya mani bi ba me ko check so me hu say wo so.
Okay, you obe ya normal. Nje yemfa oba ne di nsi
wi oba ne di so person hu we poti no ntina ma me call Adam de no so nti Adam na kom de ne pa na o person odoje nyankopon ko aba na enyeye enam community video say urade come ede me nyankopon say vegetables no fruit no genam so no onim so faye waduane bacha wahu enti Adam shase etiti fruit we vegetables be by the end of the day odi we onum so say enunti no nipa da sami bia komede wa na udi papa nya num so wi a say asi
all right yen hwe pressure ni no so pressure okọ check bia na ohun say wo but onya symptoms bia
very good wahu enipa ni bi wo ho anase efie bi wo ho a wo mo kwamo na din the immune system is very strong and wo nya pressure and so pressure no to me no insurance so bia but no very dangerous at the end of the day sa pressure no fracture to we na kosoro ne na asefo no ubetime nya kidney problem number 1 doc ubetime nya kidney problem number 1 number 2 ubetime atwa hwe at any time because pressure no abribia we dey also ma me fa we nfa ma omo say what pressure carrot cucumber atadwe akadro blend no carrot cucumber atadwe akadro blend no yes say nyese I say panel ni atanase and all that me ba normally I've been coming to see TV me ba ya chere how they can get rid of certain things and all that by so unfortunate
yes next time the person the baby february na
wa pressure no ni po cancer abribia wosoro no e was so genuine bi di kosua ya chi asefo carbohydrates be no reduce so drastically then vegetables will take control of his life.
All right enti busia opani a wo frɛ from Sefi Junior se no wonso die no Gibrena the futu a doctor Asante yawa Asante e de ama no wo bedi so pepepe se de be ya enkyene de na ye nyina no yentena asundwe mu doc ye wie na wo be kire wechi kwan na numbers bi wo ho a de tudwa fatudwa mai
bia me wo ye kokomlemle senate for office dadama
okay
me correct kakra M Asante Herbal Clinic M no stand from Michael
okay
and the M Asante Herbal Michael Asante Herbal Clinic
okay
kokomlemle senate for office dadama omai mu nyina ye mienu pe Kumasi Cultural Center kokwase so ya clinic back wo ye adwuma da bia ye 7 to 5 every blessed day kwasi ya da nyina your friend say ye adwuma my numbers no enie
okay
0550 43 9920
all right
me say repeat 0550 43 9920 027 28 92 701 027 28 92 701 WhatsApp here 0244 420069 0244 420069. Me de way back chatwa ye very very important. Ya ye meme idea. Na wa ye bema wo hweme no. Bema bie no ha na wie ye. Efe. Bema bie ni ho. Enti se upeja aduane bi na udi a aya busa ho se aduane we ya medie no adien pa de be ya ma me nipia.
Okay.
It's very very important. Okay. Abrofun try to eliminate here gradual but we also have to fight. So on no as bibini.
Okay.
For example, when your kidney problem or most abrochra, they will do transplanting for you. They will do for you.
Okay.
But had dear, well, to alasa dialysis could 60 million a month. And then I say, ye be free and also, but no, ye young confirm mammy who ye. What in a major say, ain't memma no ye time. Inti muma yenhwe ye hoso ye bema bia no na wie ye efe ebere wan ka me ma wo penfo for instances bia ka bo hunu se
all right inti ye da Dr. Michael Yaw Asante asese ende wajibre na odinche mu ajabre ewo apomudin komodie na ye twa ye ho na ya ba betoa nkomodie ne so ya basisia.
Oh, bad time you're done, but I turn it by Niema. Your baby, your best share, your bed da, your the bed diagro, the Bamana Tumpo, then you never are Malina. Amalina will crown your menina, none of was so dear. Your 3 levels. Level 1, be Level 2, a quaranta dear Papua fair. Level 3, wholesale, do a store now Pencoran near Madia. Rabe Febi. Amalina shop a whole wager block factory. Apple for cry, a fena ye piano. Amalina today's haven. I know about a pebia tonebaniema.
Madam, my breaker. I feel I'm a chairman near me. Ya once on my coffee. A crop had you area had it. And Ukraine, I walk alone. Did you miss your presence so better? And I think you better how. Hey, you better ha. And then you just see birthday, some could jump Kodija. I'm even near Diana Mano. Hello,
Sisi. Who could birthday in the Sabaso? Medimania to the an so we needed the whole day. A bad difficult.
Madam, I sense. Fitiano pa. Bessin ye massa. A fena me chain amanao. We are my cojum akodija. My breaker.
What do you see? When him's a high sense washing machine. Hey, and now you cook special day. Or they're doing for party in your way. Nebra showroom must see and I'm sure what's up.
Me idea no me basesia. Hey, madam, I sense.
Sisi. What bantamo?
What traffic be anymore? Nada was the same.
Me say, way any Series 5 smart washing machine no. Make a washing machine and no one app. A senior my emro. Temperature this in Sintino. A come one getting in a few near menu. A many dawa project. Series 5 way dear at dinner home. It's a film one and why you pay. And one CSA and your ding. So near mano. Then Jenny when you can now. Into a more can cat. What do me program S5 smart washing machine say? And can everyone tie the enemy? Never in our come. Washing machine in programming now. What do me smartphone so?
Hey, Madam I sense. Would you the best see me? Mamma back on.
Mama Dodo. Hisense Series 5 smart washing machine. ABC, Echimu, a dry in temper.
It's party time, it's party time. I'm watching them say, oh, la bow, as I.
Komo efa ukuo mu bra wo free ko ni mpontu mu akoso se wo ho nso a de wani sam ene ne wu ye nyina ye de aba besom wo afegana nso ye wo kwansra sem ahodo a efe pa ye kwansra bia ahodo ni nyina ene so ye de baba bechiro enti kamehu kwesi ada wei ene kwesi ada bia bra no nsi abo apamu 6:30 p.m. na ye fa dwumadie sonko enhyehyɛ so wo Ctv wo number 1 television station.
Right, ebusia 40 ye demo say said dem nim no political grounds no na ye duru so nansa na no yenda external natural clinic for assese o so yasene ema ye de health segment no apomuden komodie no e de ba se ene ohwe TV ni a obehu external for a contact on phone number obetimi na from na said onim no no madin sa wo so said e be ya de bia ye wo so kranko bia no so no ofre wo mo a ometimi akọ mboa se de be ya wonso ho beto fan ye do se de medical kan no ye political grounds amanyosem sumina min sum kan wagena min kan adwene nyentokwa se de be ya Ghana ebenya susu asopa na akọ nanim nan afa ne ntima pa nso efra enen komo no a ye hwe titiru pa ne se over the weekend no ye NDC amanyokuo no ekopa anaso se omko da wonu mu campaign 2024 edi ewo Tamale de omo friend Greater Tamale koye nsem bebre na ohwe mfoni ni pictures ni videos e free hono mo ba na chese na nya asem keto akra na ende no penifo agibra ono mo yesi nkunya ne ahwe ensemo e free hoba ya akasa ono mo a communicators ni penifo ade omano di sem etu dwa no ye hwe sedia nkomodie ni sifa ekoye enti penifo atena asia omo beboa na ahwe sedia nsem no efiri hoba no yahwe nipa mesibre no Thomas Ayi we member of the national communication team abe cancer dodo na friend Tom ne wo friend obi enim chief bagode
bema boko exactly yenya na kakra
na uko Tamale ni bi
ja yenenemu a na ja yenya na kakra so asa na yedda no na after the December 7th election because it's officially ya bia no abia okuna no ti afide ye nyina ye de ye hu gym uti trotro mu uti bus mu wo few wo office bibia wo bia is about rescuing this nation. Say ye be Ghana a free opinion how ni yawa Ghana imbebnu especially na imbebnu enya ejumapa. Okay.
All right. Yeah, by the action, seven imuna. Your opening, Mr. Henry Haruna Asante, or your alliance partner for movement for change. Senior, Emwakwaba, Nyamiadum, Onzwe, na Afafranto, and our movement for change. Emuti saying. Munya muje brehwe NDC4 campaign launch ni bi. Why not? Na muje ni se muhu ni sen overall mo overview I mean mo opinion about the whole event no.
Well, being a partners in development there. Then I will say you mu bi a yeso ni je hu. You should that eti o mu yeti o mampeni o mu leader. Okay, I'm saying this. So I'm kan nyina na I'm say a classroom. Okay. Let's face it. But you see, photographers, it's one thing saying it and another thing performing. Work. And I yes, sir. No. The Quambes on a Fadia. And until now, we share alliance. Now, you will mean work and GTP.
You kind aspects of it.
Very interesting. I'm saying just to us, is a solution to the country's problem. Yeah, I can say a year manifesto and a solve problem. We share chapter 6 of the Constitution, Ghana Constitution, the direct principles of the state policy. Clearly, and no one solve Ghana problem. But then I go for manifesto. 2008, go back into NDC manifesto under Professor Mills. Almost say Ombe Accra, one of the cleanest cities in Africa, in 100 days. This in maybe a China number area, we don't know. MPP, Eshe Bosse, Ombe one constituency, $1 million annually. Maybe another action on here, we don't know. Because I manifesto promises. Exactly. Because he had direct policy. It's a policy direction to. And this book will be a constitution. No. So you know the article chapter 6 no. Opening any problem of Ghana has. And no alliance for the capture. So and no be system I did rule country, giving the order. And no be what way I don't know, minimum full of endeavor. You who say partnership na you know. Everybody is welcome. And your party members in Kuma. Okay? We maybe say an independent candidate, or better now, Werulu. Yet it's as a
all right. Yabemu ye pa na yaji mo dream chile. So na as of yen shadi na yen set grounds no for the conversation. Ex-President John Dramani Mahama ninkomodia or the two ashefo ani party faithful so ekotwegu ewo you can say Tamale and some of the two minimum. Ghana
is at an important juncture in its history, and the decision that we make on 7th December is going to reflect on the future of this country. A member of the New Patriotic Party of mine and a former colleague MP said, it's not Ghana that needs change. He says it's change that needs Ghana. Change is calling Ghana. And that's Honorable Kennedy Ejapong. Change needs Ghana because in the last Afrobarometer survey, more than 80% of Ghanaians said that our country is going in the wrong direction. And even in the wrong direction, if you are walking or you are driving and you are going in the wrong direction, what do? You change your course. And that is why on 7th December, Ghana must change course. We cannot solve the crisis in which we are with the people who caused the crisis in the first place. Several years ago, somebody came and said, try me. The result is what we are seeing today. Today another person has come And he's also saying, try me. And he's saying the same things the one who has helped to put us in this ditch was saying 8 years ago. And what they say is that if after 4 years I don't do well, change me. The youth of this country don't have 4 years waste. The youth of this country are in a hurry to create the opportunities that will make them live a dignified life. They're not going to try somebody and after 4 years decide whether you should continue. The youth of this country want an experienced hand. They want a safe pair of hands. They want a hand that they have seen do it before to come back and take this country and rescue us from the mess in which we have been dumped by the Akufo-Addo Bawumia government.
All right, inti ex-president John Dramani Mahama and our address party faithfuls are ekopie mu the Jubilee Park ewo Tamale Krodre mu hona say maybe who say it's more like some direct responses.
We can feel the
political opponent. I don't know about you, Thomas. You share in some President Mahama editu jano. And some of the key highlights here, OPK on the grounds. I was arguing nasi.
That's my main share or na share. I mean share independence for. I mean share it for ni yahweh for ni na on all media stations. Omo share. That's one. Ebe me say the National Democratic Congress officially launched ni campaign. Na campaign where ya launch senior Libya American. It is not about any individual. It is not about the NDC. It is not about any individual in NDC. And it's also not about His Excellency the former president and by the grace of God the incoming president John Dramani Mahama. It's not about him. It's about Ghana in Bebununa Desmond NPP any Nana Danko Akufo-Addo Senior World Bank reports can say over 33.3% yeni omo yede omo akọ poverty emono. It is about the average Ghanaian na juma abono no. It is about the average Ghanaian na nanka first no auto Gary Olonka ni nyina about 2 cedis. Nene Gary Olonka and around 40 Ghana cedis. It is about the average Ghanaian no nanka auto frito about 130 Ghana cedis. And ne frito gallon and I'm around 160 Ghana cedis. It's about the average Ghanaian. Ghana in Puntio edana nakumaso. So Ghana Sena His Excellency John Dramani Mahama ekayeno. Ghana is at crossroads. And at crossroads no ye be pain. Obekachire Ghana fo nyina se munso mehwe. Munso me enhwe. Na munso mehwe as at the time $1 was around 4 Ghana cedis no. Yes, so ne share you know. That's more. And now me new can say the same $1 ending up around 16 Ghana cedis. That's more. Ghana for more share me ne. Obi be catch and say yen so no enhwe. Yes, so ne share ye you know. That's more. Cement 1 bag anka ending up around 24 Ghana cedis. And now Minuka says that same cement bag ending up around 120 Ghana cedis. Yes, so on share you know. So 2024 election Ghana is at crossroads. To make sure say yen kofa obi a ye koso na ahwebio. What am I say? And this is a reality. Yenkofa obia yeko son ahwebio. But yekofa obia wa yeda. Ana oye ye no eden ana yehu ye. What must I say? So we are going for an experienced hands. We are going for obia wa ye bipen. Ama yehu say time na oye ye no unemployment rate na at 7%. What must I say? Time na obeye ye no na industrialization na economy. What must I say? Time na obeye no na employment rate a Ghana in Bebno infrastructural investment a odi ebaye a ye nyina ye humi. What must I say? Because ucha we nim wa hayi ahun the Bank of Ghana Hospital. Uko as Rich Hospital, renovation and upgrade. Uma we ni so a uba on the Marine Hospital. Uko asia on so a uba UGMC. What must I say? And all these infrastructural investments, is brought jobs. And nothing and not unemployment rate. Same baby no enye juma na wo from. What must I say? Comparing obia ye ko so ne ahwe. What must I say? Na say ya budget ya ye be kan yi. Sena His Excellency John Dramani Mahama say Ghana is at crossroad. Budget and dealing with the unemployment rate. In the budget didn't deal with it. What the budget said, electrification, electricity, energy sector, they're running into negative 8.8. Yeah, education, as for him say education, what free SHS, it has come to the realization say in Bebuna your schools, your secondary schools are increasing. What may I say? As a result of negligence, as a result of policies implementation and not end that when now Senator Professor Adai Eka say we have to review it. What may I say? Sena Guta for Eka say we have to look at it and review it. Yeah. Sena Omampain na Kasaninia Eka say Kenoforiata Eka say he will not like to the free senior high school to be free for him because he could have afford it, the fees. So they should review it. And as His Excellency John Dramani Mahama, I make it clear his dedication and his commitment to the implementation of the free SHS obeying Papa. Why be that? What must I say? Why be that? Because we try your education from the primary, secondary, and then tertiary. It has never happened before. Say ya ma minimum akamu adwane ama ye nuanom nkitua e wo schools. Yo mo sika ye fa mom. Enti omo be kwa demonstration at the Ministry of Finance and the Ministry of Education. Omo koda adware waduase. That's never happened before. So say utifie na utie me. Na o hwemia. And can be that say politician for nyina ayepe. Na NDC ni MPP nyina ayepe. It is never true. Men ka say na aban no amammo we ayedi amawo ene we busuafo ene wunuanom. Enti untu aba. Baby. Okasa o kobo ho abro na aboga na nyina ho abro. Mesrawo 7 December etwa kai say o maami ananka okodwom nanka okofantade kakra e wo Togo e wo Cote d'Ivoire e de abatudu na wonsu wanya ho mfaso no saa time no o maami ekita about 10,000 Ghana cedis o kosisa sefa any dollars na onya ho mfaso. Because as at that time the exchange rate was around $1 is to 4 Ghana cedis. And then umami decide the same 10,000 no equal exchange rate marketer on Yasika enfuka enkotu enkofanyama enu ti na fie ayeden no kai se na nka milo eni nido kan na nka in 2016 na kwa kita 10 cedis ubenya ba akono ene e come more than 100 Ghana cedis ena me no kase kai se na nka iron rods ba ko it was around 800 Ghana cedis meaning ene e come more than 5,000 Ghana cedis kai se unya na we SS we school na ka oye adwuma in various banking institutions as a result of the reckless management, insensitive management of this administration and ne unwa no etifie and His Excellency John Dramani Mahama kase oba oni de mbebunu na eda na koma so and to obepe adwuma ama mbebunu and on the first or the 1 million coders program eba say ye beteti imbebuna omone eje computer coding home 1 million that is going to create 1 million jobs for 1 million Ghanaians. Apart from eno His Excellency John Dramani Mahama said tax na uchia no yen tax no the NDC leadership under His Excellency John Dramani Mahama leadership yen fa 2 million enkosi sky trade ewo wiem na ye be invest $3 million what I say into ICT related programs.
Okay.
Because in the Yaba and Nano, ye pe ICT pa. Minya phone ya mikite. Medema about 12-year-old say on me picture. Me no my mecha picture no ani say. Na the way akwara no handle picture no or turning phone say and or shaking say. And I never knew how to do that. What I say? But the way I handle me so best phone, but the picture quality was improved compared to the one I took. What must I say? So to invest in the youth, His Excellency John Dramani Mahama said,
okay,
the $3 million will be invested in about 300,000 Ghanaian youths. And it is a Siano 2 digitization program and our policies. To me, Ghana for over 1,300,000 jobs. The 24 hours economy, which is also coming to focus on the Ghanaian youth, recruitment and employment, and no crime buy.
Right.
And His Excellency John Dramani Mahama, the 1 million coders, the 3 billion EFN is an ICT related program, the 24 hours economy, and even the 1 million, the National Women Banking Program policy His Excellency John Dramani Mahama epese ediban enti sa o hwe me wo fie wa wo fie wa wo SS wa wo university wa untu abada wa opese 7 December umba Ghana embetu aba the greatest opportunity to rescue this country from the mess, from the insensitive Nana Danko Akufo-Addo NPP government. They say you are going to vote for change. Senator His Excellency John Dramani Mahama, change is crying for Ghana. Let's approach change and vote for His Excellency John Dramani Mahama and the NDC.
All right. Thomas Ayi, Dodo friend Tom on Nanu Disem, NDC communication team member national and or the Abano. Opening Aruna. Said you can also move following Namushe. Kasamafo who do a buying no. Some people were talking about corruption and the fact that Dr. Zenato Rollins in Komodini say corruption would be a dear. I was say Jomama Tianko to Abamanwa Efagana for Eto Abamanwa. I was say Okun na Kun enkoye Jomama nko appointees ya many opportunity to serve and Jomama so retreated the same position now we not see peace or work as I say corruption no obekuni ye pa 24-hour economy some PM ho and the fact that and there was so the women's bank bi ba ebeboa ye maame num no ye nuamba no mo dwem mo di dwane ade kekeka ho no o ka sensem we nyina fu a Afa Franto.
Happening me was a
Momojeni saying, also 11 minutes. Ye Brian 11 minutes.
Me that's him say, Senia, ye bosso. Uti 70 years and pack. Okay. A toss. I said, Kagana Funin, or Yin, I a cob and crowdy and any problem. Nemo, a senior work on was Rosso. Young Bida. Miligaka, a manifesto consumption. Yeah, a manifesto promises here no movie. But now I'm on another 24-hour program. Me static as a man. A very good idea. We can say, Obey no way. It can be done. Say it to me, a running hospital 24 hours. Any other sector, you beat my running 24 hours based on logistics. But why actually imagine me say promises here, my. I'm penny that I wakasa. Mitio, I see you get yourself with Mitio Mina, be a cousin pass some day. No, Patocas say a promise is a consolation for a fool. Fool in quotes. Yeah. A promise is a consolation for a fool. Fool in quotes. Yo, my boy. Former President Rollins, not a vice president, and I'm a boy. And Mouse. Yeah. And now manifest, I'm share and boss, I'm be a friend one time premium. It made me to vote for them. National
Health Insurance.
Believe you me. Yeah. Because now many that say be Apomuden there. The Paunia Apomudia, you don't have a problem. Say be trying once. Now you tribune there. Then what is more? I voted for them. Only to be lured into some situation here at the end of the day, you say, let us be. Oman Penny, Dada Mama, Wakasai. He said a lot of things soothing. But the question is implementation. How are we going to do it? Me tell the Kasabi Mirror say, or by baby, obey free one. Article 71. Me, I'm against that policy. Me, Obi Abakajam obey Article 71 if you will be an Minini Pano. What is it about? It's about the end of service benefit.
Exactly.
I'm offering a friend. What's the name? There's a name for it. End of service benefit. Esgracia. It doesn't. To me, it doesn't make logical sense. To me, I'm sorry for this. But then, at the end of the day, Sabi Mr. Mekamino Wako School. You first degree. And I make a teacher, also a teacher. Then by hint of good luck, win your baby because share, and I'll cost any parliamentary election, and I'll win in our parliament. Within 4 years. Life a transfer. Teacher near match idea 30 years. Say we go for 30,000. Menya kurana my bread for 30 years. Within 4 years, they give you a tune of about 400,000. Just 4 years. No one say about you. Speaker of Parliament, what not Parliament 6 years, 6 times. If I'm mistaken, many of them it means uncle 5 times. What Jesus can have for five times. He says Speaker or best Speaker. And another category. A better than a member will be a school of a idea. I say teacher for me, make a teacher, and I my papa and Can you imagine this? Direct policies I cry, a dibumiro. And the honor me pet will be a say, we're going to do this change. A honor or Alajamantic, any Alazia Casalok. We should form a government of national unity. It's a government of national unity in the bar. Sign him away, no. Promise is not there, didn't you? How do we do it? And that's how Article 71 make it. It must be away. Now you form the chamber of advisors. Maybe Bakosuni Council of State. Council of State, Mr. Emeka. So much more penny for an answer. And the numbers now. Send me a point two. You know my four. But to me, as a man of a catcher.
That's many.
They are not actually. Me na my point.
That's many our point.
Me are my point too. They are not actually. Me na
nyang kwada.
Is the point? And when a gimmick be the actual constitution right, we need a radical change in the constitution. Send a bear man near my akosuto. So what I say? Nkwala enanti isuo to last week. The ben isuo to na nkwala na so be ko a bad time, you know. Now ministers of state, MPs, EDAPs, SUVs. This can never happen in an advanced country. Go to the United States, go to the advanced nations. Unkola any show normal MP. Okay? Seminya advantage because the parliament, be minister, na me bokoro no edisi fie di jam me ma. Wo say be Mr. Emeka, wo enye bia. Da che me ma beka sa wo ye kwase ya. Wo papa mobra. But now a system you know, and in the president America no. As I mean, how? The how is the question. or can really say about be American I think 71 so be but you see I also mean no problem only problem in the world. Okay. As at now we are ex-president you are benefiting from the largesse also you need parliament to do that. How are you going to do it? You can try and how may say but where is the how? Say, how are you going to do it? So how no bar? Then based on that principle, no, me too about more. Anything na ye de ekase. Ale aso masa. Se Ghana fo nyina etie yasempa. Etie no super the political parties ye na kaka no. Eto de bia esre. Obi bisa say na mo kusi nipa no independent candidate na nyesa. Obede na worulu. Onya parliamentarians na nyesa. Only number of parliamentarians in the parliament. Nti obede na was set here. But you see, very simple. Let me explain. Now, what catch Ghana for say? And as we say, at least we don't need more than 40 ministers of state to rule this country. China, look at the population of China, 1.2 billion ministers of state. Yeah, 25. Yeah. United States, how many are they? Large population. They are prudent measures. You mingle up the institutions, officers. We have ministry for aquaculture, am I right? Fishes and aquaculture. Exactly. Yeah, agriculture. I mean, all sort of ministries. Bring them together. You get one sector. You don't need a deputy minister. Because there are bureaucrats in that institution. Bureaucrats, minister, no. Okay? Uko Minister of Trade, minister, no. The deputies, Uko Finance, minister, and the deputies, where 2 or 3. Oh, all these people are taken at the expense of the nation. It wouldn't work. So, let me come be about say, you better now, you need members of parliament, you better than we rule. Patrice Tolo, Republic of Benin, now Okayupi, the Union Party, Benin. Yeah. Yaya Boni. Yes. Now, Oteno, every party, will never be a costume. None in India. Among for so, he went as an independent candidate. Yeah. 2016, he won. Hands down. The next election, Onya almost 75% of popular vote. Today, go to Benin. Share the economy of Benin as compared to the economy of this country. And this multi-party system, the dual polling in the year there's Ghana for. Look, it's about time. Who knows? If I see an expertise in you, that's alas in your system. Why don't I call you? You don't pay allegiance to any political party. Exactly. You pay allegiance to the nation. The state. And the 2 years, it's about time you transform the economy. Would you believe, say, President Washington, not independent candidate? Google and check. Washington was an independent, one of the best American leaders. America for Nyaye. And she said, I think we should move away from that duopoly system. Yes, comparatively. Men can say, at least, and this by they did a lot. So me call B and I share E-blocks now after NDCV party. School be hard, just say investment and that's what they why? Sagleme. How many years? 8 years, yes. It has grown with. I didn't know what is it because in here starting in China at the expense of the state? Maybe maybe a motimum. And now on road no, so to a rose in your sector minister to the Kabusumi. Yeah. Why do we pay you? What made you a bit now, sector ministers of state. Because Sister Bana is a party in the bar, but comparatively, before God and man, send me the NDC administration. I compare MPP administration here. Opening with the NDC, I'm sorry. I must be frank with you.
But Haruna, sir, what's the NDC? So I'm sorry. I know Casanche, I want to swab and I war a year in pointers. His Excellency Mahama edited. That's why you be that.
What you see? Why be that? Me know you are why, but see. Baby, I told you, and I may hamano. Send them make a schools, yeah, E-block plus. But other sector, and they say, provinces are my, not your friend saying, guinea pig, whatever it is, your friend saying, this is your novel.
I confirm,
this is here. I don't think so. We have to repeat these things once again. It should never happen again. You better than I am. On my penny share me quanya, my penny dantini share me quanya. Obefasu odiaye. Okay, women banking. Yeah. Nice policy, nice idea. How are you going to do it? Source ni be free for naba. You see, there was some more elaborative sources. And yes, I be see a base. How are you going to do this? How? me gaga how no any problem no
yen chire mu so say we no ye campaign lodge and omo indicate say omo manifesto no be ba ni chire mu no some of the enema omo kato mfra memu ho no ebeba nti yen hwe ni mu say sa document ni ba then we can properly look at the house no a o ka no
I'm sure you be so.
Okay.
We know Emma me. Who said no? Still, we have to go back into the constitution at the time. Book
yes.
It's a solution to the country. In 2008, luckily enough, I happened to be part of those who reviewed the constitution. I acquired war.
Okay.
I played J.H. Mensah.
Okay.
J.H. Mensah. Me, I will bring street to the current Supreme Court judge, poor man. They led it.
Yes.
Amendments here. Everyone was a bit to be implemented since 2008. I was part of it in Akosombo. A lot of amendments were done in a very big, voluminous book. Book made it like I gather dust in the book. And to maybe someone say, and then maybe when I say, we need this support too. Oh, some of the clauses are here can entrench opposition. What's the saying?
I do referendum.
But mention strategy a book referendum. Ebi a me no ye parliamentarians me person ye impeach man pedi process be na e be fa so our constitution is so much we need idea enya ye impeach no but do you know that framers of the constitution their wisdom or man in such a way say it's highly impossible to impeach the president after yenya to test majority of parliament okay you put that proposal down and I happen so it has to come to the citizenry.
Yes.
Now you vote on that, and that we need 75% of the populace of the voting populace. The way they have to about Ghana 75% in your 10,000. So strategies, and we don't know say a
yes.
Now you streamlining ideas in the air. To be frank, I'm penny that mama. Never baby, I'm baby, or baby. I'm telling you, but comparatively, this administration there, MPP there, we should say never again.
All right,
Doctor. All
right. There was this Tom. There was this a year. The general secretary of your party, Eka said the battle and the election 2024 is not a battle between the NDC and the MPP. He said the battle is for those who love Ghana versus those who hate Ghana. And we are one. What in your mind and in your thinking was he really referring to? And some of the pointers here, Eman Ujinaso, this Ankomowi. 2, John Dramani Mahama Eka say, and I say, the issues about 4 years, 8 years, and all that. You know, he said it is about how well you serve, and not how long you stay in office or serve. It is how well you serve, not how long you serve. My Ghana. Sa nkomodie mi anyway no. Just suppose no if still nkomodie na ye di no. Campaign launch no. Na yen hwe ni said community fatia.
Minya. Milasi. Ebe me say you see the realities are there for all of us to see. Senate General Eka, the 2024.
But before Ubeto, the Yenfa second video, Nona, director say, I am ready. Yen share Yenfa second video, Nina Yambra, and Beto and Commodities.
We can feel the punch, and yet this government tells us we are satisfied, and that never in Akufo-Addo's government have people gone hungry. Meanwhile, the statistics clearly show that 8 million of our citizens last year in 2023 went 24 hours without food because couldn't afford to buy food. Meanwhile, the statistics tell us that almost 2 million of our young people are sitting at home. They are not in school, they are not in education, they are not in training, and they are not in employment. They are just sitting at home idle. And most of them are still living in their parents' houses because they don't have an income to be able to start a life of their own. The statistics tell us that unemployment has risen from just about 8% in 2016 to 14.7%. And yet, they say things have never been this better. And they have the audacity to compare themselves to our first president, Osajifo Dr. Kwame Nkrumah. How can you compare this useless government that has led Ghana into such crisis to the government of Kwame Nkrumah?
Eti wampeni dada John Dramani Mahama ninsem ni bina etwebu na there's a campaign no emu be ya she pa enti Tom na anu gu asem so enti me share bo video no enti face ni the fact that the election General Secretary said the election is not between the NDC and the MPP, but rather this election is for those who love Ghana and those who hate Ghana versus those who hate Ghana. And it's uncommodity, no. Face ni na yanko. We yenya no 5 minutes.
Okay. Okay. Na sena general eka no. The election is between two groups.
Okay.
Omwa kuma eda Ghana so. Say Ghana ebe dru pempen so bia ye nyina we will all be proud of the Ghana we want together. Any omwa Ghana no omu pesa omu ton Ghana no edi na Ghana ejapade nyina omu to na omu nche chese omu mpe Ghana eye. So the 2024 election is between those that love Ghana and those that hate Ghana. What am I saying?
Yeah.
One, those that love Ghana, we all saw the development helping Ghana to stand on her feet. What am I saying? Making sure say unemployment rate is decreased to the minimum of 7%. Making sure say we have access to quality health care by building over 1,000 cheap compounds. These are those who love Ghana. Those who love Ghana make sure say even say any issue papabia and man, we can convert the sea water into potable drinking water. That is the Teshi desalination water project.
Yeah.
These are those who love Ghana. Those who love Ghana made sure say at least each region should have a teaching hospital.
Okay.
And those with current teaching hospital, we can still improve and add more. That is why His Excellency John Dramani Mahama upgraded the Greater Accra Regional Hospital to a standard of teaching hospital. That is why His Excellency John Dramani Mahama built and constructed the Marine Hospital. That is why today we can also see the Bank Hospital. That is why today we can see the UGMC, the Afari Hospital, and other hospitals. These are those who love Ghana. What am I saying? Now, those who hate Ghana, those who hate the progress of Ghana, when they come, they steal from the children, they steal from the youth, they also steal from the elderly. These are those who hate Ghana. It is under those who hate Ghana's regime and administration that we saw say kids in Kuala vaccination and drew as Sama Yenyesika and in the northern region, which caused the death of so many children. Those who hate Ghana. Those who hate Ghana cannot pay 4 million Ghana cedis to Kolebu Rena Center and Nunti in Yenyanum over 17 X-ray Omunkwa because of 4 million Ghana cedis. These are those who hate Ghana. Those who hate Ghana will choose and accept the fact that they will waste 58 million in digging a pit compared to building La General Hospital. Mimia, these are those who hate Ghana. Those who hate Ghana will prefer that they will appoint over 120 ministers. When you talk, they tell you they are in a hurry. They are in a hurry to destroy Ghana. These are those who hate Ghana. Those who hate Ghana, Mimia, will go into the stabilization fund. That those who love Ghana left around $200 million and destroy the money in it. Kwata. These are those who hate Ghana. The evidence are there. Say, those who hate Ghana, when we handed over Ghana to them, what did we see? We saw the collapse of banks. And those who hate Ghana, they have collapsed businesses under this administration. Those who hate Ghana. Because of those who hate Ghana, ruling Ghana today, and the unemployment rate around 15%. Those who hate Ghana. And a car me know yenina say ya check Ghana bushia boy ya bo. Ya teseka so a common eden. Those who hate Ghana. Minya yenina ya cha Obia wo deka over 22,000. Over. Let's say 30,000. Masa usu deka over 30,000. Those who hate Ghana has been able to increase our public debt to more than 742 billion. Those who hate Ghana within 8 years. Just say within 8 years, we have calculation 120 minus that 742, no, about 600 billion. And that those who hate Ghana, those who hate Ghana will prefer to destroy our water bodies.
They said they've done free SHS.
That is why I quoted say they have rather collapsed our education system. World Bank reports increase in death in our schools. And those who hate Ghana, and Rebecca Charles said it is better for a student to ease himself, go to toilets in a plastic bag than have a toilet facility in the school for them. Those who hate Ghana. Those who hate Ghana cannot pay. Contractors are want this school uniform contract to sew school uniform for our students, our brothers and sisters. Because of that, they have to hold on and go on demonstration. Those who hate Ghana cannot even provide textbooks for our brothers and sisters for 2 years. Capitation grant, even for about 8 semesters, has not been paid. Those who hate Ghana. Those who hate Ghana will choose to go and dig a pit, take the government money, over 2 million, tell you that they are going to build Skytree. Yet look at our streets, look at our roads, year of roads. Year of roads. Who constituency? Our constituency. Who constituency? Meaning our constituency. How many roads has been constructed? I come from Ablokumanov constituency, and in my constituency, Ablokumanov is one of the most deprived constituencies in Greater Accra.
Yeah, but the minister for roads has said, in the history of Ghana, the MPP under Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo has constructed more kilometers of any other government in this history.
You see, that lie we have to stop. That lie we have to stop. And like we would have experienced it. Say these are the roads that have been constructed for us. You see, I think a comparison of two people, those who hate Ghana and those who love Ghana. And the clear indications are there. When you come to roads, when you take highway roads constructed, His Excellency John Dramani Mahama, the NDC constructed about 581. NPP constructed about 438. Over feeder roads, NDC constructed about 2,651. NPP constructed about 2,353. Uber your friend is urban roads. NDC constructed about 5,327. NDC NPP constructed about 3,739. In total, NDC constructed about 8,118 kilometers in general. And the NPP constructed about 6,977 kilometers of route. So the comparison are there. You can, these are facts. Ministry of Highways, Ministry of Roads and Highways. So that's why I mean, yes, we'll compare. You can calculate it, and that's why I wanted. You see, it's typical of your friend is saying NPP. Okay. So they always put out figures. Okay. But per their own records, they will continue to expose them. Just 1 second. Now, I can say, how are we going to implement those things? We are still paying COVID levy. We can put out those funds into developmental projects. Are you still going to take?
Thank you. That's what I'm going to ask you.
Say, we will take out all those levies. But when we are able to cut out our useless let me land. When we are able to cut out expenditures that are not necessary, like 58 million building pits, like 2 million building SkyTrain, cannot even account for those monies. Make sure that all those monies will be diverted into infrastructure investment. I benefit from it. As I speak to you, anything I mention COVID levy, only says sanitation, boiler levy, boiler tax. Each liter of fuel you buy, liter 20 pesos. That's why you charge you for sanitation levy. Yet look at our roads. Emission tax, you see, levy, electronic tax. And now, because I think Friday there was a report say NIPA about 800,000. Ajay Momo a year. So Momo account has depreciated by 24 million. What must I say? Yes. As a result of this reckless management, COVID Ghana and Ghana pro. What must I say? In Togo, Omunji levy. Burkina Faso, Omunji levy. No country in Ghana, nationwide, across the world, levy.
All right.
What must I say? So we can still do it.
But my question is about implementation of these projects, and I'll call COVID. Let me say, COVID, will it still be there?
His Excellency John Dramani Mahama, Akase Soba, obey COVID levy nefrio, Oba, obey betting tax. He made me Juma enye. Tax, you have to say bet, obey betting, 10% betting efrio, obey emission efrio. You live in so obey. We will make sure that people are accountable. Because and then to me and country. You levy amount of money there. Okay. Public levy, country.
Haruna, my refuge because say we don't call NDC in some way weekend one. Still now diversion to where Afro-Frantono will end there.
Absolutely.
Okasemuno, you don't have 100% belief in what these are talking about. Yanka MPP because they said anti-officially anything from their camp. We've heard promises 4 years in, 4 years out, 4 years in, 4 years out. As a Afro-Frantono, as a MGTP, Afro say no here constitution here you create. So yes, Adibiana Ebabayama Ghana for.
Yeah,
because you were asking him of the implementation. Most money and natural. What I say, but what you're also interested in between me, Ghana for
me catch you say, Seunya Daje can GTP no. What the two constitution no one. Susunebia Israel moon and Yadia.
Okay.
And I'm in quotations be chapter 6 on chapter 6 of Ghana constitution is solving a national problem.
Chapter 6 and because I have the chapter 6
policy directions how to go about the country. So which
of the clauses of chapter 6 because more chapter 6 directive principle of
the state policy.
The directive principle of state policy contained in this chapter shall guide all citizens, the president, judiciary, and the council of state, cabinet, politics, and the other bodies and persons in applying or interpreting this constitution or any other law, and in taking the implementing any policy decision. for the establishment of just and free society.
Yeah.
What's your point?
I'm on guideline. Even how to go about the whole system.
Which system?
The system of governance.
Okay.
When you read through
those guidelines are still in existence.
In terms of what?
In terms of directive principle contained in this chapter, shall guide all citizens. Parliament, your parliamentary process. In Parliament.
Excellent.
If there is a new policy, must it go to Parliament or must it go to your friend is a President Street? If it's moving from Parliament to President, who is supposed to assign his signature and all those things? One of them is the LGBTQ issue. The President was supposed to assign a meeting, the Council of State, and also probably you have a better explanation to it. I'm reading the chapter 6.
Exactly.
Those already in motion.
How are they in motion? I will say, at the end of the day, say MP, officer, me enche no, intimi enche no, everybody ko intimi enche no, or ba intimi enche no, ndita be na be enche no. Say MP, say the na be fa area. Abduction or whatever it is. We need to miss about you know. Do you know that? Per the laid down procedures in this constitution, it's not stated here.
In this constitution,
every year outside the scope of what the constitution is telling us to do.
Exactly.
Really, there must be guidelines.
It's a fun hoodie.
Why not? Time about your MP.
When you say it's outside the scope of the constitution, one say, Article 11 of the 1992 Constitution, or see no provision, no provision, any provision that is not inconsistent with the 1992 Constitution is null and void. So whether parliamentary, whether even state institutions, and even our secondary schools or our universities, Rabia Yebeseti and 1992 Constitution, that Brano is null and void. But are you going to work on the friend is saying 1992 Constitution?
You see,
because you cannot work outside if you want to change any.
And that's what he's explaining.
That's what I'm explaining. That's what I'm explaining. Yes, the constitution is there, but naturally, no constitution is static.
Exactly.
Constitution is static.
So you have
with changing of time.
Yes.
Absolutely.
You can review.
Absolutely. Every while,
when you are
absolute.
referring to the chapter 6.
Every while, absolute. So what I say, exactly. You can't lead on this forever. Even the British constitution require any written. British don't have a written constitution. I'm glad to be amendment. I'm to be a review.
Reviews.
Again. Parties are bad. Now, the simple question I need is,
which your leader has been part of certain party.
In terms of,
your leader has been part of these same parties. I
learned from the
I
just want to public
2023.
2023 and some of you. Okay, I hope I'll have some few time.
2023. 2023.
Because if they can perform better, 2024 budget highlights, if they can perform better, yet under your own administration, what must say?
Under whose administration?
Oh, under Alan's administration as the trade minister. Osha industry, echo negative. Osha service sector, echo negative. 2019, 2020, 2021.
You see.
So what was his performance?
Sana Canada, then totally we get everything wrong. Minimum instance of Patrice Talon under Yahya Boni. Now, he was in charge of economics, finance. The economy was running at a certain pace, and now it was very serious for the country. I'm a French, France. What do you call it? There's a French policy of assimilation. They have to come to Benin to reach under that man. Who said Niemano guidance no enko yeno Ofrimu, and then he formed his alliance. Okay. And then he made it, and the economy is running. And this analysis was part of governance. Governance is a different ball game. It's a teamwork. And it's a machine that's a bit dear. What do I do? The best option for me to do is opt out. A bit is about me. Also on support to E-levy concept. Sorry, Excellency. On support to E-levy. Now, E-levy also be if you were part of cabinet. All right? You are part of cabinet and I'm here as a policy. Left to me alone. I'll opt out.
Okay.
It is a whole culture. Me say, yeah, basic road. Yeah, those issues. No, look, we have to grow beyond the road building.
But fundamentally, Chief Alan, the issues are the near the donor so they share and say yes, war pay presidency be a bit dear.
and can by this time cause still our BM on opt out even when she see an away free BM or making claims be say maybe in Kuye, no money in TA, the ministry, no allocations been there. He didn't speak at the time. And now she say no, I'm on for D and EB and he said no, if that is the case here, then you have to take a second look at you.
I will not begrudge you. Yes, analysis is a mistake. In the sense that my penny that I could for 1983. And the Rollins regime, PNDC is not a member. Not a member of PNDC.
Exactly.
They do baby no. What's it? He said the name Econo. What you know?
Yeah.
And he formed his political party. He was a member of it. And then they won election.
Exactly.
Does it mean he say that because of presidential ambition in our sir? No. He wanted to build a system. The system I made one year building. The system no go What stopped me from getting out?
No,
so that's what we are saying.
I think that the argument is that let's be clear here.
Yeah.
Oshe Chief Alan Kojoche Martina. Time when you're say or Kotiafa Frantono. He had already not all contested to be a flag bearer of the same party.
Yes.
Right or wrong?
Yes.
Yes. Whatever went wrong in it was within the same confined walls and the primaries. And the training. It is not upset the economy. It is not said Chief War party Niama Koye and Abia prior to
that was the
primaries and what's in home. Niama Nankoya man can KB and what I saw MPP more flag bearer.
Jacob Zuma. Jacob Zuma. Yes, he didn't see. Oh, yeah, analysis now. We look ahead of time. Good. And I make you say in South Africa, similar situation happened.
Yes.
Jacob Zuma. And now when you're in again, there's no time frame. What do you mean? Say, you have a privacy. We know you name the plan.
Okay.
All right, you name the plan. Maybe okay. Maybe a reformation of the Labour Party would have been a different ball game altogether. Now, these are the guidelines and Mikura, and a party the enemy in Yadri. So when you mean Yadri, it's not about me winning or not winning. Okay. Also, we form 40 ministers of state, ministerial government. Or maybe say, it's very simple. The constitution has stated say 50% of your ministers must come from parliament. In this time, we were 40 ministers of state and MPs. I need only 50% of my microphone from parliament. We have about 20. I took 20 minutes, 20 from parliament. They are I may call you based on your expertise. Make a council of what do you call it? Farmers Council. Many expertise be obey Minister of Agriculture. I don't need to take them from my party. Whether hook or crook. Maybe a problem in the world.
All inclusive governance.
Absolutely. And none amma or my be to me too. So you have to apply the all inclusive. Yes, Anna. Say depend on you. On you, it's as a cow party because all the question. Once upon a time, it will be very naive on my part to mention this. Minister of State under NDC, I got now programs. All right?
Yeah.
A Minister of State. And that program be that's now my penny that must go to Nana Summit. Minister for that sector. He or she doesn't even know what the Nana Line entails. That's the shock of my life. Because he or she must be there. So, not until we move away from that sector. Now, I said, Mimi party, compare, Mimi party, 10 kilometers route in an advanced country, or my penny, system, no, LA rules, no. Your Minister of Highways, your Minister of Roads, that is the responsibility of the CEOs now. Until we move away from this sector, no. What is America? You see, Bush was wire road now. And I Bush you see highway now. And I Bush you see hospital. System here, when the systems are working, you don't need to tell me say, me na 10 kilometer road. And no, we must move away from that.
Okay.
That's why we need a government of national unity to build this country.
And Nanal is the man.
Absolutely.
All right. And see, Henry Haruna Asante, Alliance partner. Our movement for change in ordaining some atufom boko actually training some kama you hear him say in another time obeji brena obana ya twetwe nkomo ako deeper ye breno e kra ye that Thomas ai dodo na friend Tom say o mama na nka ne last words we talk to them abeka BCC
one say the actual point is
30 seconds.
30 seconds. Okay, 30 seconds no Ablukumanov constituency. BB Air Koso. The new patriotic party, we are warning them.
Hey.
Signboard that ye the SSCC hono and the constituency wa either say omobe first second no mo de atete signboard no. Ana say a billboard that omudi ye be sorry no omudi a block ye die no.
You see, it has been reported to the police. And it's saying the district commander and the commanders over there in that constituency are not doing their best. They are waiting for us to respond. And this time, you see, Ablekumanov constituency, this time we are making sure, say, the Ablekumanov seat, Rabna Obin, the parliamentary candidate, is winning through whatever means, accurate and democratic. Say the people of Ablekumanov are fed up with the incompetence of this MPP MPs and their administration. There are a lot of places to me amount billboard. We are not stopping them, but they should stop blocking our billboards.
All right. Already election is very, very heated. After challenge of the day. Sorry, Jimmy, so.
Yes, Miriam.
The challenge of the day, no, Afra,
Ablekumanov.
And they're not Ablekumanov.
I was here challenge of the day, and so the currency of Ghana is the cedi. What does cedi mean in accounts?
Ejaharu nam count. And Tom count.
This is a very cheap question. You know, the currency of Ghana is the cedi. What does cedi mean in accounts? That's the challenge of the day. Director, birthdays we are ready. My uncle, young birthdays 1950 till now. You're fighting my dear in and they mentioned that Philly and as a Brennan as who fatigue on it. Because share central Hokakra. 2 days in Amena. It's that I bet this be already. I am called a year Nanequia Boating, I chairman or one crying wishing or happy birthday, Nana Reagan. Nana Reagan, wishing no birthday strong copra at the mano. Nana Reagan, say happy birthday to a year. I say happy birthday, middle. I wish you more success, God's divine blessings, protection, and intervention. I also want you to know that there is no limit to my love for you. As the days go by, my love only grows stronger for you. May your added year be filled with joy, love, and all the greatness you deserve. I love you so much. Nana Equia. Iti Nana Equia. Nana Reagan, road manager for Wendy Shea. And so, Edia, Wadia Banono. Yakwe anymore. Pastor Francis, and so, Enra, and Anayawa Wada. Pastor Francis, who Kumase. Sophocles Yapa, Chese, Nyasem Ketwa. Pastor Francis, happy belated birthday to you. Bompire saying Yanko Sonyo Kessie. Miss no.
Oh, okay.
And was Rawan so papa ye. And Ryan Yanko the Afibako Ekani Fion. Wavy, interesting times ahead. And you know, sound of Remy, interesting times ahead. Also, make Casa no Ukra. Was the picture not one much of here, interesting times ahead. So, Yankopon Cosinyo Cassiena and Gusano or the Adomono, Coswama, Adasa, Ensa, and Kabi. Namin said, Bibia, a very fine, happy belated birthday to you. And the billboard.
One affair billboard.
Oh, that's a birthday, billboard, no crack.
All right, got a 40 young come from the billboard, and as a maybe Dragumu. We Mrs. Miriam Butchie. Mrs. Miriam Butchie, we free. Yes, Ghana Post Office. We free Nyamiye, Boshe, Daddy, Dauda, any Ebusian for 4 Square Church, Anya Branch. Omunso, wish you happy birthday. Say Yankopon, Enshira, now Akuma so Adibiano Yankopo, and Farm Mao, Yamami, Mrs. Mariam, Butchie, Nidiano. No. Dear Diho, Diamond Smith, and there Wawuda. I wish you happy birthday. Say Yankopon and Koswana on Shirao. Na onso Akuma so Adibiano on Farm Mao. The Dihono Boatima, D Boatma nso wawoda Nyankopɔn enhyira na ontre wushim se de be ya bibia wo ye bia no nso ebekɔ kama pa de di ho eye Efia Ziga Nyankopɔn enhyira na onto nkwam happy birthday to you se bibia wo ye bia no Nyankopɔn ton so pengo so de di ho kra no ye gifty dodo na afre aroma happy birthday to you we feel now for nyina ho Yakopon nhyira na onto nkwam yenkai etefo so say ene omu nyina omu ade nyina poet Nakiyat Dramani
baby girl
Sam onyini kama pa Yakopon so etre akora ni shim tum say bibia nso ekoyi
be chia na mami anapai I happen to know them yeah din komo bebre
na ni papa Mr Dramani Sam T Nakiyat, happy birthday to you, okay? Keep on doing what you do best. Now, yedi sino. Nkoswana me wish Dr. Kofi Aban. Just say more ya to lose your mom. Enye easy cry. Auntie, doc. Ya mami Yankopɔn fa ni sie ya mami Letitia Amoaban. Yankopɔn fa ni sie ye pa na ebrese mu no yenso ye bless na Yankopɔn to nsafren ya kwa akohia no na ye de ehusie ewo paradise sedia ye ka no nti unia Yankopɔn cheche ore pa Kofi Yankopɔn cheche ore pa na onye obi akoma so ade nyina mfa ma wo yenim se dapen wie ye no de ewo hobia no nso ye de betu dwa na mpenifo ehu messages na kakra bi na aba we in Wamba Abdul Razak. Also, this government is in an illusion and has no clue about the mess they have caused to Mother Ghana. The scandalous, corrupt people under this government are left free. Under JDM and the NDC administration, those scandalous, corrupt people shall be dealt with accordingly. 4 years of a good person is better than 8 years of a dishonest person. We see a message by Pedro, and also the about or say I'm listening to you loud and clear inside Indianapolis, Kumasi. And also say yeah boy Juma kama. All right, Afra. And you fancy yenda external natural clinic for us. Na yenda Amelina Children Saving for so as say almost so yasine and they day jumedi ni nyina e be buy.
And Dr. M.
Asante and clinic exactly
herbal clinic and also so that as say wabeso yasene
right
on health so we say na watch pepper person am so medi ma wo
we do awoda and ebeye nsem ofia ha che say na osre nsem wa ebesi fia ha ebe jama for self the Ghana for ye dama say ye ni somo pass am ni etena o dwabo dwumedie so ye mfidie ni start dwumedie na etwitwi ni mu kakra bet bibia be da din dama say monyi epemu na mo ni etena ye ebesi sa brewe dama say Nyankopon ye adomo a ekina ebe san de nkomodie foforo de abremo midin Dr. Kofi Anan
midin Harrison Kokofo so do na frame Afra the voice yakramo.
Ctv, Ghana's #1